It's early morning here in LA, Englewood, California, and these have been some, how do I put it? In the evolution process, there is some pain involved, but the pain seems to be easier to go through, more acceptance, less resistance, with the knowledge that coming through the pain will bring progress and will bring effects that you can see, which really encourages you, because necessary changes, you see them happening to you, you know you're progressing. And then there's things that happen during your progress. It seems to be a step back, which happened in this past couple days. I went out and to correct somebody, which I got to watch out for. And somebody did something to the lawn or parked in the wrong place, and I said something, turned into an argument. I'm the one that wrote the script. That's what I wanted. You know why? It's going to sound strange. Because I'm afraid of the love that is coming forth from the center of my life. Because this love is so powerful and so complete that it eliminates me, Tom, which is fine with me, because Tom will be gone anyway. I'd rather have him be gone while I'm here and have him be replaced with that which is beneficial for myself and everybody else. And so when this argument happened, of course, guilt came upon me right away, and guilt is the biggest culprit of them all. But then there's also the idea, we're talking on two levels here. We don't want to confuse levels. One level is that in you and me, there's perfection. It's coming forth. On another level is we live on this earth and we make mistakes. Not sin. We make mistakes. Sin can't be corrected. Mistakes can be corrected. And so, discomfort is there for a reason. It's so that I might have the awareness of the need for correction. And so if you know what the discomfort is there for, it doesn't make it fun, but it makes it worthwhile to a degree. So after this argument, I came back into my office here, my studio. I shut off the TV and got my books out and just got quiet. And it's easier to get quiet now because I shut the TV off. Fucking TV, man. You know, it's great entertainment, but it keeps you from where you really want to go. And where you really want to go to is love, joy, peace, happiness, fulfillment, all the wonderful things that are true and that are real. Not death, not sickness, not pain. Leaving these behind. So that's where we're headed. And so, when something like that happens to me, when I feel like I've hurt somebody, or I was a young man, you know, and he just didn't need the aggravation. You know, he was working next door. He didn't need the aggravation. You know, I set it up anyway. I looked for fear. I looked for guilt. And so that it could come upon me, so that it would keep me from the love that's coming forth in my life. I know this doesn't make sense to some of you, but to some of you it makes perfect sense. In other words, so, not in other words, but to make up for what had happened, what I do is I'm getting quiet for the next couple weeks, and when I close my eyes and I see that gentleman my brother, I see him bathed in white light. And not only that, but I see his friends and his family and his loved ones all bathed in white light. I see them as having no lack, as having abundance, health, totality. Because that's who he really is, and that's who you really are. The rest of this is the stage that we are playing roles in, and when we understand what our roles are, and when we can leave that role to the side and just be, then we can find out who we are. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, right? Somewhere in there I do. It's from experience, and I'm doing these videos hopefully to help people and end my roundabout experience of years and years of whether it's music or singing or escaping from the pain of life, whatever it is. Hopefully I can give you some helpful hints that will encourage you to continue on and to give yourself a break, to love yourself, and to understand the power that is in you and me.